Next into the danger zone, it's the boy from Boyzone.
How you doing? I'm Keith Duffy. I'm 26 years of age. My star sign is a Libran. My occupation, I suppose I'm an entertainer. I was a member of the best band in the world, but that's another thing. I also do a bit of television presenting. Going back to the old occupation there, I'm probably the best entertainer I've ever met in my life before. Really, yeah. When I'm not working and I'm not in the bar, I do like to try and look after myself. I do like to try and beat the fat tissue just a little bit, you know, just to keep my public interested, you know. But what am I gonna miss when I'm locked up in the Big Brother house for a week? But it goes without saying, I'm gonna miss my babies. I'm gonna miss my wife. I'm gonna miss chilling out at home in my house, watching television, reading a book, playing a video game. All those things you can't have. You don't miss them till they're gone, so I'll miss them. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm in a position to be able to do this, to make money for charity as well as entertaining people, and that's what I like to do. You know, we're all so lucky to be given the life that we have. It's nice to be able to give a little bit back. And what better way to raise money than for people and for charities than to be enjoying yourself at the same time?
In 4, it's the incredible shrinking queen of daytime.
Hello everybody, I'm Vanessa. I'm 21 years old. I'm a Pisces, on the cusp. I live in North London. I'm a broadcaster and journalist, but as well as writing columns and being an agony aunt, I do like reading, and actually I'm completely passionate and wild about poetry. Well, one of my most overwhelming problems inside the house is going to be taking care of my hair. I use the word mine advisedly. It's not really mine. Of course, I did buy it, so I suppose I own it, but most of it's hair extensions. I usually go to the hairdresser. They help me keep it in order. I'm going to be struggling something chronic to look halfway decent with these extensions in the house. I hope it will provide a great deal of amusement for viewers. Certainly, it's going to be high pressure for me. Well, as you probably know, I've lost a great deal of weight, and I've done it mostly through exercise. So when I'm in the house, I want to make sure that I do keep up my training, particularly my boxing and my kickboxing. And I suppose if I've got any trouble with the blokes, I'll be able to sort them out, won't I? Well, I haven't started my packing yet, but there are 3 things that I couldn't possibly go into the house without. One is my hairdryer, although I'm not sure how skillful I am at using it. The other is this large bag of makeup. My mother told me, always preserve your mystique and never go out with your face naked. I'm sure she was right. And this is a picture of my girls, Allegra and Saskia, when they were little, and I couldn't possibly set foot in there without that. I hope that it's going to be great fun and a great laugh. I hope everyone enjoys watching it, and I hope we raise lots and lots of money for comic relief. That's my reason for doing it anyway.
Now it's seconds out for the former King of the Ring.
How do you do? Most of you know me by the name Mr. Eubank. Well, this is a family show, and it's all to raise money for charity, so you may refer to me as my friends do. Just call me Lord. Thank you. 7 days. They've asked me to give up to go into the Big Brother house. They call it a challenge. For me, I see it as a marvellous opportunity, being able to raise millions of pounds for comic relief now. When I think of being able to sit down in front of millions of viewers and showing my true self, which I've been trying to explain for so long to the people at large, it just gives me, it raises the hairs on the back of my neck. It's a marvellous opportunity. Thank you. Most of you know me for my boxing abilities. However, as I'm retired now, I get great joy out of reciting poetry. Now, there's one what goes a little like this. When you get what you want in your struggle for self and the world makes you king or queen for a day, just go to the mirror and look at yourself and see what that person has to say. For it isn't your husband, wife, or family or friend whose judgment upon you must pass. The person whose verdict counts most in the end is the one staring back from the glass. Now, you may fool the whole world down the pathway of years and get pats on your back as you pass, but your final reward will be heartaches and tears if you've cheated the person in the glass. I'll see you soon. And who knows, perhaps sooner than even I think.
Rounding off our 6, it's the baddest babe on Brookside.
My name's Claire Sweeney. I'm 29 years of age and my star sign is Aries. You will probably know me as Lindsay Corkle in Brookside, but by the end of this week or maybe 1 or 2 days, you're going to get to know me a hell of a lot better. Excuse me, it's a photo of me, don't you want it? I went to stage school from the age of 11 and I always wanted to be a singer, and I did for a while, but then I got into Brookside. I love being in Brookside, but I still keep up my singing lessons, and maybe I can give a few when I'm in the house, be quite interesting. The thing is that I'm quite shy about singing. I don't like to shout about it, really.
You're here, there's nothing I feel.
Mum and Dad are away on holiday at the moment, and when I got the call about Big Brother, I couldn't tell them. So when they come back from the holiday, they're going to be wondering where I am. So I might just leave a little note saying, watch BBC One tonight or Channel 4, and then they'll see I'm locked up with 5 other people. Quite bizarre, really. But I think it's for a great cause and Comic Relief, and it's a great idea, and I was very, very flattered to be asked to be part of it.
Okay, so we've met the celebs. Right, put all of them inside the Big Brother house, and how the flipping heck are they going to cope with life inside?
When they first enter the house, I do expect we're going to be seeing quite a bit of playing to camera, with mostly sort of an exaggerated version of the usual celebrity persona. But I don't think they're going to be able to sustain that, because they're going to be under genuinely Spartan conditions. And I think that the boys and girls will take a different approach to this. The boys, I expect, will take a macho stance. We don't care, it really doesn't matter, no problem.
Limited hot water will be a joy because my wife won't be there to moan about it.
The girls, however, I think will be more honest and admit they're going to be worried about things like their appearance.
My problem is I love to lay in a hot bath for about half an hour each night before I go to bed. I'm not going to be able to do that.
The part I'm absolutely dreading, though, and this is a bit vulgar, but nevertheless, is the toilet situation, because I'm one of these people who doesn't like to go if there's anyone in the neighbourhood, let alone anybody who knows I'm in there.
Anthea will miss a constant supply of hot water.
There's no bath, and there's only hot water for an hour, and that's between quite a few of us.
It just might suffice to do her hair, but I don't know what the rest of them are going to do.
Being in the house can mean they're going to do a lot of daily mundane tasks. Let's take cleaning, for example. Now, some people are tidy and some people are not. And I think there may well be differences in the interpretation of cleanliness along the boy-girl divide. And you can imagine this may well lead to some quite interesting situations and perhaps some disputes.
Cooking and cleaning, I think I'm going to be fine. I mean, I've always done all my own cooking at home. I wouldn't say I'm a gourmet cook, certainly not, but there are certain things that I can cook really well. In all modesty, my chicken soup is legendary. I do a very nice salmon in foil. I'm okay with cooking. I'm sure I'll be all right. Cleaning, you know, everybody's got different standards. I think I'm just like the shake and vac lady, you see. I think I'm really very clean and a real dab hand with a J-cloth.
I remember Vanessa once coming round to my house and being really impressed that I knew how to clean the floor. She just couldn't believe it, and she said, "What, did Mum teach you how to do it? You know, how do you do it?" And she had no idea.
I hope they've got a big supply of those wipes, you know, that have got sort of bleach on them, because she loves those.
I don't really like dirt, mess, untidiness.
I think if someone's too tidy, that will make me feel edgy.
You would leave a plate. If you don't wash it, it stays there dirty. Now that is not how you practice the artistic state.
The sink will definitely have Keith's dirty dishes in it.
I'll be there sort of making sure everything's all sort of tidy and cleaned over and surfaces.
He doesn't really clean the bathroom up. He always leaves his underpants and socks on the floor.
I am pretty untidy.
Anthea could clean for England.
This can annoy people. I know, because it annoys my husband.
I do sometimes pee in the shower, but only when I'm in it. I wouldn't, you know, creep in on someone and do it from a height, because that, well, it just caused too much upset last time.
Especially when they miss their aim and it's all over the place.
Hairs in the sink, dirty toilet pan, you know, lying round the bath. She would not have that at all.